This is The Brief on The Great Ruler, episode 56's Epic Confrontation. Okay, so this episode from The Great Ruler anime, it throws us right into this super intense battle. We've got our main guy, Chen, up against this really dangerous opponent, Longzhi. And you'll see how smart moves, some scary forbidden power, and friends showing up at just the right time totally flip the script. First, Chen is seriously playing 4D chess here. He starts off pretending he's weaker, kind of luring Longzhi in. But bam, it's all a setup for his Heavenly Furnace Array, this really powerful magic formation. And get this, it's technically level 5, but it hits like a Sky Flag Realm expert, like way higher power. Longzhi totally didn't see that coming. Gets pretty messed up, like charred and everything. Second, Longzhi's backed into a corner, right? He gets desperate and pulls out something intense, the Blood Dragon Transformation Scripture. This is like super forbidden stuff from the demonic dragon palace. It turns him into this massive, scary blood-red dragon creature. Huge power boost. But wow, the cost? He's going to need like half a year just to recover from using it. Ouch. And finally, just when this transformed Longzhi looks like he's about to overwhelm Chen, help arrives. Perfect timing. Chen's ally, Li, jumps in, and also Li Qiantung, who's actually injured himself but still rushes over. So now, it's going to be a team effort against this powerhouse Longzhi. So yeah, what this episode really nails is how clever thinking, risky power plays, and having your friends' backs can completely change the game in a big fight.
This is the brief on Chen's climactic battle. So this episode dives into a really critical moment from the Great Ruler anime, where our hero Chen faces a super tough opponent, forcing him to unleash some serious power. We're going to break down 3 key things that happen here, from desperate choices to forbidden power. First, the odds are stacked high. Chen and his friends, Li and Li Qiantung, are struggling against Longzhi, who's gotten way stronger. Li tries to step up, but Chen stops her. Why? Well, he knows she has a hidden power, a kind of trump card. Using it means she'd have to leave him, return to her clan. And for Chen, their time together, that's everything. Second, Chen takes a huge risk. He needs time, right? So he asks his friends to hold the line while he taps into something dangerous, the Sumeru Royal Demon Pillar. This thing is ancient, evil, usually sealed. He has to wrestle control of its dark energy. Using special seals and his inner power to stay safe. It's a massive gamble, risking corruption for the power to protect his friends. Finally, things get intense. Li Qiantung and Li buy that time but get hurt. Then, Chen's back, red eyes, terrifying evil energy. Stronger than Longzhi, but somehow he's still himself. He lands a huge punch, sending Longzhi flying. Longzhi goes all out, but Chen, he fully unleashes that demon pillar. A colossal black pillar erupts, blotting out the sky. Wow, talk about setting the stage. This epic escalation shows how far one will go to protect what they cherish and the true cost of wielding ultimate power. This is the brief on the epic showdown for the sublime Pagoda King. We're diving into an anime recap. Young warrior Chen uses a terrifyingly powerful ancient artifact, causing top-tier powers to intervene dramatically. First, Chen won big against a tough opponent, Longzhi, using the sublime Pagoda King. This thing, also called the Sumeru Demon Pagoda, is ancient, incredibly powerful, and super dangerous. Just projecting its image wrecked the battlefield and smashed Longzhi's defenses. But using its dark power hurt Chen badly too, highlighting the risk. Second, right after, powerful figures intervened. The Black Dragon Venerable from the Demon Dragon Palace arrived. He's a Zune Realm powerhouse, basically the highest level of mastery there is, and wanted the pagoda, calling it his faction's treasure. But then Chen's academy head, Grand Elder Tai Shang, another Zune Realm master, stepped in to protect him and the artifact. Finally, things got really tense. These 2 powerhouses almost destroyed the city. Another leader had to step in for a fragile truce. But the Black Dragon wasn't finished. He challenged Chen to the upcoming Sacred Spirit Mountain trial, a big competition, reminding Tai Shang of a past defeat. This really sets the stage for a future showdown. So, this truth? It's definitely temporary, and Mu Chen's now caught right in the crosshairs.
This is the brief on the Great Ruler, episode 59. Okay, so we're diving into the Great Ruler anime, right? We've got our rising star, Mu Chen, not just winning fights, but unlocking major power stuff and dealing with a super dangerous weapon legacy. Yeah, things are about to get intense. First off, Mu Chen is seriously making waves at Beichang Academy. He just beat Mo Hongzi, that big shot from the rival Demon Dragon Palace. Huge win. It means he might actually get to challenge the Academy's #1. But Mu Chen, he's keeping his cool, focused on getting even stronger, because there are bigger fish out there. Second, because he's doing so well, there's this big chance called the Sacred Wave Cleansing. It happens every 3 years on Xingling Mountain. Now get this, it doesn't just give you power, it builds this crucial supreme foundation. Why is that important? Well, it helps you survive the 3 Zizun disasters, these crazy dangerous trials that take out tons of brilliant cultivators trying to hit that top-tier Zizun expert level. Mu Chen knows he needs this, even though getting in is going to be tough. And finally, remember that awesome weapon Mu Chen has, the Demon King's Pillar? Turns out, it's got a nasty surprise. A Demon Dragon Seal, put there by a Zizun expert from the Demon Dragon Palace. Basically, they could hijack it, making Mu Chen lose control, or worse. So the Academy's top brass, like 6 supreme powerhouses, are trying to remove it. But the Demon Dragon Palace already knows, and they're sending their 6 Zizun experts. Showdown time. So yeah, Mu Chen's big win has totally sped things up, putting him on a collision course and kicking off a massive face-off between Beichang Academy's best and the Demon Dragon Palace. This is the brief on the Great Ruler, Mu Chen's pivotal challenges. Okay, so in the latest The Great Ruler, wow, things are intense for our hero Mu Chen. He's facing 3 huge challenges that'll totally change his game. If you're new, picture a world all about spiritual power, right? And Mu Chen? He's about to level up, maybe in the riskiest way. First up, this massive ancient Sumeru royal demon pillar. Yeah. Packed with serious demonic energy, just sealed itself inside Mu Chen. Yep. After a crazy fight at his academy, where guardians fought shady types, this pillar basically went poof and ended up in him. So now he's potentially its master. But talk about having something volatile inside you. Second, Mu Chen's got this insane deadline. He needs to reach what they call Tongqian level power. Think like peak spiritual mastery in just 1 month. Grandmaster Tai Chan laid down this challenge, and it's his only shot at getting into the big Shangling Mountain competition, which his academy's been locked out of for way too long. No pressure, right? And finally, to try and pull this off, Mu Chen turns to the mysterious elder Ling Shi. It gets interesting. They find a unique connection when their dark spiritual energies mix. Boom. His power gets massively amplified, plus hints tie back to his mom. Ling Shi offers a pretty unconventional way to help him hit that goal. So yeah, Mu Chen's journey just kicked into high gear. He's juggling this wild new power, a crazy deadline, and help from a really enigmatic ally.